And it was just down to you and Nengi.
Ozzy being there or not, if I wanted her, I would have taken her from Ozzy.
You have to
understand, Ozzy
Hey homie, welcome back to my channel. How you doing? What's happening? My name is Omi Odike and this is Talk to Your Homie TV, my darling. Here, I love to give very sweet and juicy gist, and today we're talking bbnaija lockdown. See, I love this lockdown set because if you thought like the house had juice, outside the house has even more juices. My gosh, man. There was this long interview that KickStart had. KickStart is like, bruh, let me big you up, Kiddie. Yeah? Big up to you, bruh. You're sweet, you get me? He, in an interview, gave a lot of gist that I'm like, bruh, wait. I want to come to my channel and review the gist with you. So that's what we're going to do today. But let me just breeze you through what happened yesterday. Yesterday, that was day 57. Yeah, all they did was just task upon task upon task here. But guess what? Ozzo is a proud owner of a brand new innocent motor. Can you imagine? The car is so fresh and thing. So how did he win the car? Yeah, it was like a memorizing kind of task. You know, play like 12 colors here on TV, and they will not ask you after you watch it. They will not come and ask you, yeah, what color was color number 5, 10, 15, all that thing. Yeah, so it was down to Ozzo, Dirty, and New. Then Dirty went. Then it was now down to Ozzo and New. Then Big now changing from colors to numbers. But last Ozzo won the car. But see, let me tell you guys, something happened though. Nengi was really happy for Ozzo. He won the car and thing. So Nengi now sat down like in the front seat here of the car. Now see, T-Boss, get me. I did not watch T-Boss's bbnaija set. I didn't watch it. So I don't know how she was with Beyonce because I said people were trying to drag her. But anyways, T-Boss now came and said something to Ozzo. Listen. She says, yeah, so also try not to accommodate too many people in your car, especially those that say that they don't like you and yet they jump into the front seat of the car. She was obviously talking about Nengi when Nengi jumped in the front seat. I didn't watch her set, Chabo. I mean, do you also think that's funny though? Because Nengi be like, she doesn't like Ozzo like that, ha ha ha, but see, I feel Nengi's falling for Ozzo, Joe. She even told Biggie that she's keeping Ozzo as reservoir because she's not sure if the man that she was dating before she got into the house, if he has moved on, because he told her that if she enters the house, he'll break up with her. So if she leaves the house and sees that he has moved on, she would hold Ozzo. Ozzo is a catch. Also, see, what you are looking for, so, I don't know if he's playing a game in the house, so, but if you're looking for a man that will take care of you and family oriented, he's always saying, if I can be like my father, I'll be the best. He is ready to be a man. So to me, you know, he's a catch, but let's see. We're here to watch them. We'll see how things go on. Get me? And then today, they are doing an Indomie task. And see, guys, though, just the first leg. The first leg was, you know, all those things where you put something. Let's say you have this thing now. You have like a rope here, and then you now throw, not rope, like rubber. Get me? If you were a child, you played this game. Whoever has the highest number of rubbers on that thing here wins, and Neo won. See, guess what, guys? Neo, just by getting the highest number, Neo has 500,000 naira. Or more. This bbnaija looks like an avenue to just go and just catch money. Imagine also winning a new car. Just that he spent how many days in the house, free food, free. It's a game thing. You have to be smart to get me. But yeah, anyways, let's quickly go to KickStart's gist, because KickStart is talking about his thing with Erica, talking about some housemate, talking about Laycon. You like this one. Let's watch it together.
I'm good, man. Good. Grateful to be here. Happy and excited.
It should be. Yeah. You've done well.
Thank you so much.
You're probably one of those with a lot of highlights.
Really?
Oh yes, my darling.
I received a few, like the Airtel one.
Don't worry, there'll be so much time. Thank God you mentioned that.
I'm going to do it today.
Oh, no, you're not going to do it, but let's just ask about it.
Okay, cool.
Where and who and how did you learn those steps?
You know what, yeah? When I have a drink, right? Something inside me just comes out. I start to feel some kind of rhythm. And it's almost one song.
It's so funny that you say rhythm, kid.
No, but do you understand the rhythm in my head? If you're in my head right now, the thing will make so much sense to you, trust me.
When you know seats.
No, but that one still look cool.
Why are you
back? You look fine now, you look fine.
One that you were...
Yes, no, one. I can't do it now, Sha, but that one did. That one was good. That one was good. Yeah, like...
You insist. So how are you? How was your journey, like, going into the house? Was it everything you were expecting, or, you know, it was more?
And more. Obviously, I expected to have a lot of fun, do some crazy shit.
Right.
Wasn't expect the amount of love after. Sure, that was very surreal to me. But the show definitely was what I expected and a lot more. And I'm so grateful to the show and organisers and everyone who's been part of it.
Right. So, okay, there was another thing that, became a topic of conversation. People feeling like maybe because you come from affluence, you don't need to be here, or you don't need the money, you don't deserve to be here. When you hear stuff like that, what goes through your mind?
First of all, gratitude. I respect everyone has their opinion. Nigeria's a tough country.
Yeah.
It's not easy for a lot of people. So when they say that, I know part of it comes from pain when they say it. So I actually sympathize with them and I understand.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't think nothing too much of it. I just understand. And whatever thing you have against me, I forgive you. That's what it is really.
Right.
I don't lose any sleep, I don't dwell on it. I look at it, I pray for you, and I move on.
So yes.
But let's talk about that. Like, it's like we feel like it's our thing, bbnaija, you get me? So we need to give the money to a Nigerian who looks like a person has suffered. Do you understand? So I just got back, you're not winning the money. Any rich man's child, you're not winning the money. But do you think it's right? I'm just gonna be real, yeah. I don't know, he's a billionaire, so the money is not really going to do anything for his life. It's like if I win the money and he wins the money, I know that my mom we finished building her house, I will buy my first car, I will put my business, I'm going to get employee, buy equipment, I'm going to invest. So I know that the money will change my life, you get me? But someone like this guy, the money I'm looking for right now for my business to grow, he probably has it in his account, like easy peasy. So I don't think it's bad for us to want to give the money to somebody that we think like not deserves it but needs it. That's the word, needs it. But do you agree with me? Do you think no, we're all Nigerians, we should all be free? What do you think? I want to hear your opinion in the comment section. Let's continue watching.
They were really shocked to see that Tricky T. Why? What shocked you?
Not
because
shocked.
Right now he's even saying he misses you because he didn't think you were going to be out. He thought like you were safe.
I was going to go to one as well, man.
Yeah.
But with Tricky, we have a mature understanding. Do you understand? With Tricky, he's mature enough. I think I told him one time when Erica was doing Head of House Games and she wanted to pick between Tricky and Prince.
Right.
And I made her pick Prince.
Thank God you said you made her pick Prince.
No, I
said that
mean,
everybody wanted to.
If you're a smart person, you understand. So that was tactical reasons. So she kind of.
Why did you want her to pick Prince?
Because I thought.
Chill. So he made her pick Prince.
Like I thought Tricky was weaker, and I felt like him being saved is going to mess up the balance of the people going up, and I felt like that could affect me. So it was strategic. Because if I go up and I'm against Tricky and another weak person, and there's usually two that goes.
Because she was feeling bad, like I think she already told Tricky she was going to pick him, and then change things up.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't mind picking Prince. I think she was shifting towards more Tricky, but it didn't really benefit me. So I'll do whatever in my power to shift the balance. So I did that, and then I actually told Tricky.
Chill. Let's talk about that. Erica, according to him, Erica did not mind picking Prince, but she was tilting more towards Tricky, but it did not benefit him, and he would do whatever for his own to ascend there. Guys, I know I said it in the video where I talked about the nominations, but I'll say it again. Always look for your own head. KickStart was looking out for his own head. I'm sure Erica would have looked at it like, oh well, I'm helping my man. You get me? But see, do you see what he did? He made her pick Prince because he has seen it that Tricky, but he still went home last. He still did not win last. You get me, guys? Oh, I'm telling you again. I'm learning that you have to be strategic with life. Don't live your life anyhow. It's a lie. Everybody that is around you, they are thinking for their own head. So think for your own head first. Save yourself first before you save another person. You feel me? But let's continue watching.
When I was there, and we had a mature discussion about it, and he laughed. I kind of knew he would sort of vote for me, but when I saw it, I guess I didn't expect it then and there. Do you understand? So, but for me, I didn't do nothing of it.
But who would you say you bonded with the most in the house, besides obviously Erica?
Laycon.
Which is so funny. That's so weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, I love the kid's vibe, man. The guy is just, I understand him. Like, I love his passion.
Yeah.
I love how creative he is. I love his music. I just understand the kid, and he understands me.
And you know it's a game, right? Because a couple of people, I think even from some of the people handling your personal accounts, they actually felt like they needed to they felt like they were going to break up whatever you and Laycon had.
Really?
Because it's something like if you heard or saw some of the things that Laycon said behind your back, maybe you won't like it. But to me, I'm like,
I knew, you know what, right? I knew the first, when he had the issues during the early stages, I knew he didn't want to talk to me because he was trying to deal with
the whole thing.
Whatever he was going through. I respected that, so I wanted to give him his space, you know. So I respected that and I gave them their space. But I think after a while, we just sort of understood each other and realized that we have a lot of things to do on the outside, and we had that mutual respect.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I always told him that, look, you know, I want to have a problem with you, because I never did have a problem with him. And I told Erica that I'm the sort of guy that will have no problem with somebody and then go and make a problem with them.
Exactly.
And then do that.
Inheriting enemies.
Do you understand? I came there to network and to connect and to help people, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm not gonna go and now create enemies out of something I feel there's no need to.
But do you think?
Rachel, you hear that? He said he came there to network and to connect, and he did not come there to create enemies. Ha, man. This guy came to the house with a mindset, and he left the house with a mindset. He was close to Laycon. He's bruh. Whenever you feel like you want to do something, you get me, and you have a focus, a reason for doing that thing. When you think you're going off that thing, man, check yourself and say, okay, why am I here again? Don't allow, unless it's your husband, somebody who you find, okay, you love, you want to marry, and he's giving you the same love. Don't allow another person come and influence your. I'm saying it, and I watch it, so I hope I remember myself. Don't allow anybody influence your mind towards anything, because this guy, even till the day that they were fighting, the guy did not allow Erica's fight influence the way he sees Laycon. And I hope he doesn't. I hope when Laycon leaves, are still good, because I'm hearing different things. I just hope that, but I think he's still good because he. Be smart, my darling. Omi, you said be smart. Let's continue watching.
Fraternizing with people that Erica wasn't cool with, did you feel like it was disrespectful to her at the time? You know, the fact that her and Laycon had this huge argument, and then 2 seconds later, you and Laycon are sharing a meal together. Did you find that weird?
I think it's subjective. I think it depends on your perspective. For me, I'm a mature person. I see things from a business point of view as well. And it makes no sense me making an issue with Laycon when I felt like there was no issue. I thought, well, whatever they had, they could have sat down and talked about it normally. Like, we're not children. You could have actually sat down and brushed his beef. Because no one did anything so bad. Do you understand? So I was expecting one or the other to just have that conversation. And obviously, you know, it kind of escalated. And it got to the point of where it got to.
And talking about
Rachel, let's just talk about that. He said he's a mature person. I see you're really mature, Kidwaya. But I think that they sat down to talk about it. I think that the reason they could not move on was because Laycon did not want friendship like that. And Erica was obviously like a free bird in the house. Obviously, like she was free. She was airy, young, youthful. She was that person, yeah. And so seeing Erica always like his Kidwaya every time was one thing that affected Laycon. So for them to have, like the way he's saying, I only talk about it, they did, but it was down to hold your feelings towards Kidwaya or come back to me. Do you understand? And I think that Erica chose Kidwaya and did not choose Laycon in that regard, and Laycon did not want to be her friend, which is painful. You get me? But so kid, if anybody can tell him that they spoke about it, you should watch clips. And I hope he sits down. Obviously, I feel like at this point, he hasn't spoken to Erica at all. So they haven't spoken about it. You get me? But they spoke about it. Laycon and Erica did. But let's continue watching.
About the escalation, I mean, because you both have fans. You know you guys have fans. You guys have a shit name and all of that cute stuff out there. So people felt like you could have done more in that situation to kind of like diffuse it. Do you share the same sentiments?
I mean, I could have probably physically carried her, took her to a room. But
then I don't remain just to physically
literally, and then I'm on 2 strikes already. I'm literally walking on eggshells and I'm heavy. So like yeah, exactly, man. So it made no, I like thinking about it logically. I was like, if I pick her up now and she's in this kind of mood, I don't know how it's gonna play out. So it didn't make no sense for me to myself when. First of all, I didn't know what would transpire. I didn't know who would say what. Do you understand? I didn't know any of those things until it happened, and it happened very quickly. And by then, of course, the second part of it was the bed stuff, and I couldn't go into the HMH house. I couldn't physically go in. So there's only so much I can do. And to a point, I tried to stop her from going in. but she was kind of pushing me away. I think, I don't know if it was out of my control, but I definitely tried my hardest to...
Yeah, to the best of your ability at the time.
Yeah, to relax and
Did you think we're going to stay this long?
With you, let's talk about that. Thank God he had this interview. Thank God. Because now it makes sense. It's true he was on 2 strikes and Erica was like, she was, I don't know, that anger was a lot. Because I know that I have also like compared the case to that whole Elo and Diane's situation when Diane was angry with Tacha and she got really close to her and she was shouting and Tacha and thing, and then Elo literally like jacked Diane up and took her to the room and locked her there. And so now I understand he could have done that, but he did not know what could transpire, and then he was on 2 strikes. And they were both on 2 strikes. Do you get me? One person still left, but now it makes sense. Now it makes sense that he did not like carry her. Now it makes sense. Now I see KickStart. Now I see. But let's continue watching.
I felt like if I would get to Julie, I'd win. That's how I felt. I didn't really think I would go because I felt like the people who were standing there, I felt like I was definitely one of the top 2 strongest in terms of what you have to offer to the house.
So now that you're out, who do you see then? The top 2 strongest, yes.
Laycon and Dora.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I wasn't saying Dora or Nengi. Either between Dora and Nengi, but definitely Laycon and one of those 2, but probably Dora.
What do you think about Ozzo?
Can I go back? Before you talked about Ozzo, let's talk about that. Who do you think is stronger? Do you think between Dora and Nengi, who is stronger? I think Dora is stronger. I think Dora is stronger. I get me. I have seen the Dora of the first week. I think Dora is stronger. I know people that personally they are dying for Dora. Like they want to show the world that Dora. I feel she's stronger. I like her. I like the both of them. I won't lie, but I think Dora is stronger. Let's hear what he thinks about Ozzo.
To create some kind of triangle at some point with you, Ozzo.
There is no competition. If I wanted to go there with Nengi, I would have gone there with Nengi like this.
Funny, she said the same thing about you. Are we missing something? She literally said the same thing.
But if like, come on, for real, if I really wanted to go there, I would have went there.
But then you said you were not physically attracted to her.
No, I'm not. I like Nengi. I really like her as a person. She's got great personality and we vibe. Like, when we drink, we have fun, we flirt. But that's always ever been. Like,
there's this nice sexy picture where you're like, yeah, so this kind of picture.
Nengi,
I mean, she even bites her lips and everything. So I ain't gonna talk this kind of thing. God tell us
when you feel strong, you never do things.
Ah, my guy, this one.
Yes, now.
This one I just for them to off.
Now, strong can be that. You have to bite your lip. But that's the kind of thing me and Nengi had, man. We had that kind of thing, right? And I enjoyed it, and she enjoyed it.
So, you know, Lucy came out here and she said she really enjoyed watching you and Nengi play more than you and Erica.
Yeah, because Lucy likes drama. Lucy likes controversial stuff. You know what I mean? She would love if me and Nengi probably went a bit further, just say a fox with Ozzo and a fox with Erica. You know, and taking nothing away from Lucy. Lucy's, you know, she's very real like that, but she likes.
So do you think that would have been a possibility? Maybe if Ozzo was in your place right now and you were still in the house, and it was just down to you and Nengi.
Ozzo being there or not, if I wanted her, I would have taken her from Ozzo.
You
have to understand, Ozzo shouts me. You're my G. Like, I'm a big things for you. I'm all good, but we don't compare, man.
That's what they call Zaddy energy.
Do you understand?
Let's talk about that though. You know what? Let's leave it. He was with Erica. They were beautiful. I'm not like they were. I did not. Me as a viewer, it wasn't like I saw KickStart and Nengi as be interesting. I think that KickStart was just KickStart. He could flirt with anybody. Do you get me? Yeah, but I think they were beautiful. Do you understand? Erica and Kid, do you get me? I don't know. But did you hear when he said that if Ozzo or not? But it's true. Ozzo or not, KickStart, if he wanted Nengi, he would have obviously. As it was clear. And let me tell you, let me just say something here. I did not want KickStart to leave. That was the only reason I wanted Ozzo to be evicted. That was the only reason. Because I wanted to just see what the fuck. Because it's a game and I'm here to enjoy myself, yeah? I wanted to just see what would have happened if KickStart and Nengi were alone. No Erica, no Ozzo. I wanted to just see. It would have been dope, but they allowed that happen. But I'm happy Ozzo is there. Especially because of this whole sport NGO task that they have. On Thursday, let me tell you guys, if you guys don't know, on Thursday they're supposed to act like NGOs and like NGOs for different so some people will talk about unemployment as NGOs, what they want to do for people. Some people talk about I think Nengi and V is about gender abuse or gender violence, something like that. I think Dorothy's unemployment, yeah, but Ozo and Laycon is sports. Ozo is a sports enthusiast. He works for UEFA. Hey, it's like I'm giving him his bread and butter. And also is a smart boy normally. So I want to just sit down, cross my leg, and watch what he has to say. But let's finish the interview, my darling.
Okay, so I want to hear your least favorite housemate and your favorite housemates.
You know, since I left the house, I've forgotten about all of them. So let me think of the names. No, not in a bad way. It's just my mind is not there anymore. But it has to be Lucy. But not like it's not like I dislike her, but if I had to compare her to other ones or who I had more of a better time with, she'll be my least favourite.
I mean, it's funny that she felt like you were more of a friend than.
Because I was real to her. Like I actually made her feel comfortable. Apart from the tasks where I couldn't down to the same, that one day, but like I actually made her feel good, like a woman. You understand? So like that's why we never had an issue. But in terms of did I ever really enjoy?
Maybe like getting along with.
Yeah, did I ever really enjoy my time with her? Can we sit down and just for time? No, I felt like
battery, my time. But who was your favorite person?
It's not personal. It's not personal. Yeah. I can still chill with her, but if I have to choose who I enjoy spending more time with, she'll be at the bottom. Yeah. But it doesn't mean I wouldn't still chill with her. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Yeah. And your favorite was obviously Erica.
Yeah, 100%. 100% Erica, my favorite. Like, yeah, for sure.
Nice.
For sure, 100%. I love everything about her. I just think she's cool. I think she's fiery. She's pretty, and I think she'll be very successful. And you know, I've got her back.
Yeah.
Whether or not anything happens, I've always said I have your back.
And the physical attractions.
Interview was dope. I love it. I really do like it. Why I know people want me to interview them. I know. I just have a lot on my plate, man. I'm working on something that I will show you guys very soon. I thought I'll be able to show you guys earlier than now, but something came up. But I really want to show you guys that's what has been chopping my time. I will not lie. Remember that I talked to your homie, we're entering into the fashion space fully now, so I'm working on that. It's a lot on my plate, man, so I'm sorry I cannot do like interviews, but that's why I'm doing this review, so you can hear what they're saying. I think this Miss V girl, or lady rather, she does dope interview. I love it. I enjoy watching her own. So yeah, but I'm sorry guys, sorry, don't be angry with me. I just have a lot on my plate, but I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I want to hear your opinion about this, everything that KickStart said, everything. What do you think? Do you agree with him? Do you not? Ha ha ha. Tell me in the comments section, my darling. One very quick thing, I want to help you turn your idea into a business. Yeah, my partner and I, Stephanie Ibrahim, we're organizing a boot camp. It's an online boot camp for anybody who has had ideas in your head for a while and you don't know how to turn that idea into a business. I want to help you do it easy peasy. I'm teaching you everything I know. So me, I do brand strategy, and Stephanie is a startup coach. We're teaching you branding, how to brand your business to make you compete with the highest people in your industry. We'll teach you that. Sales and marketing, important. You have to sell your products. So we'll teach you how to sell very well. Social media communication, entrepreneurship mindset, business and financial planning. 10,000 naira is the fee. It is a 3 weeks intensive training. We'll give you assignments. After 3 weeks, your idea that was in your head will turn to a full-blown business. You will love it, I'm telling you. So don't dull. To register, please go to kickstart.businaideas.com. It begins on the 17th of October till the 1st of November 2020. It's online. It's a Zoom training, so it means that you can be anywhere in the world and attend it. After the 3 weeks, you will tell me thank you. I promise you. Go to my brand page. It is the brand contact. If you watch my videos there, you know that I don't hide my secrets. I tell, because I wish someone told me. So I want to help you turn your idea from your head into a business. And if you already have a business here, but it's not growing, I will teach you what you are doing wrong, because obviously you are doing things wrong. I promise you, you will thank me after the training. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Bye.